Hi everybody, I'm back for part 2 of my Franklin Covey planner. I did part 1, which was primarily the year at a glance, month at a glance, and week at a glance. So I'm going to start this video showing you my list section. So this is just a piece of cardstock that I've used, and then I actually glued another piece of paper over it because I didn't like the back of this cardstock and I really liked this stripe, so I just glued that, used washi tape, and then a Martha Stewart label. And I used a journal card with some washi tape to attach just a little saying that I like and that happens to me quite often. So within my list section, you'll see here at the top that I've got, put that in there, that I've got several other tabs that I put at the top. I've got what I call brain dump, a wish list for my planner, and for school because I do homeschool. So the first section is my brain dump, and this is just another, these are actually paper that I just glued back to back to make a divider because I really liked this kind of vintage looking paper, and then used washi tape. And what I do here is I basically literally just dump everything that comes to my mind. That way it's not keeping me up at night, it is not just clogging my brain. For example, you can see an exercise plan. I want to get a written exercise plan for my daughter and myself. So just to get that off my brain, I write it in here. Doesn't mean I'm going to get to it right away, but I know it's something I want to do. I want to clean out my dresser drawers. I try and do that periodically. I needed to catch up on my budget. I want to revamp my stock shelves because I am a couponer, so I have a good amount of stock food. I wanted to redo my daughter's to-do list and just various things that I just wanted them off my brain. So I literally just dump it here. And I'll write as much, you can see on this one that I wanted to make a Sunday night checklist. I make as many notes and details as possible to get it off my brain. So I just kind of wrote down everything I wanted on that checklist. And as I get it done, I highlight it with a pink marker to know that it's done. So I just keep a running page of those. That helps me, like I said, just get it out there. It's written down somewhere. I can go and look at it when I have extra time, when I want to get something done, but it's off my brain. So then my next section is my wish lists, and this is just another one of those me and my big idea cards that I put there. This is another divider that I made. I liked the purses and things because I guess the wish list, you know, I love my purses. So, and then I used the Smash washi tape, love it, want it, need it. I thought that was appropriate for a wish list section, so I used that. And then just glued another piece of paper behind it. This is a drawing that my daughter did for me, so I just attached that there. The first list is myself, so in the Me and My Big Ideas group of cards that I got, there was one that said mom, dad, brother, sister. And so I just put those, this is my list, so I put the mom card there. I just thought it was cute and just kind of signified what was whose. So, and then I had the sister card, my daughter's list, my son's list with the brother card. Then I have my husband's list with the dad card, and then I have friends and family, and I just put a loved ones card. And this I'm going to put Christmas ideas or anything, like my mother-in-law, you know, might say, oh, I'd really like to have a nice set of mixing bowls or what have you. So I'll just write that here. Now I actually did write a Christmas one, and then I got to thinking, I'm not sure I need that one because I would just write it on my friends and family or on my son's list or whoever it was for. So I may end up taking that out. For now I just left it. The next section is for my planner. Again, I glued 2 pieces of paper together on that and some washi tape. This is just ideas that I get off of YouTube or blogs that I follow or that pop into my head that have to do strictly with my planner. So when I'm wanting to revamp something or, you know, just continue to work on my planner, I figure it's pretty much a work in progress all the time. So I can just come here, I can look at the ideas that I've got and go from there. I do use some sticky tapes on the back, or some sticky notes on the back side for additional notes, and just pretty much kind of a brain dump, but brain dump for my planner. My next section is for school. So again, just another cardstock that I used, and then I cut out this apple that I thought was cute and attached it with washi tape. We homeschool, so I've always got ideas or projects I want to do for specific subjects, things like that, and so I can just keep that here. And on the back, instead of attaching another piece of like cardstock or something, I actually just attached a piece of regular paper. I thought it was schooly. I can make notes on it if I want, or attach note cards. I just thought it was kind of appropriate for school. And then I used washi tape on the sides with the numbers. So I just got some blank pages here, and then I have a list of books that I'm looking for a unit study that we're doing. So my next section is meal planning, and I used another Martha Stewart tab, and this is a Snap by Simple Stories cardstock that I used. I liked that this said all the good stuff for the food and things, so then I just attached a piece of scrapbook paper that I really liked with some washi tape for decoration, and that was my, oh no, I guess I did actually attach another sheet of paper to the back that really fit what was going on here. Milk, cookies, eggs, you know, I figured that went with my whole meal planning. I've also attached some of these recipe note sticky post-it type things that I got out of the dollar bin at Target. I like these for new recipes. I will put the ingredients on here, and I will actually attach this to my grocery list and take it to the store with me. That way, there are times that I might want to try any recipe, but say, like I said, I am a couponer, so I am pretty thrifty. Maybe some of the ingredients aren't on sale and they're pretty pricey, and I won't actually get them on that trip to the store. So that way I can just take this sticky note and attach it to my next grocery list, and keep in mind that I would like to make that recipe, but I'm not going to make it right now. So I really like those. So what I've done with my meal planning, I do plan a month at a time. A couple weeks ago I was at Barnes & Noble, and they had a set of just your paper pads, and it was for every month of the year. They had a pad for every month. They also had little flags for every month, and it was on clearance for $12. So I bought that with the intent, and so far I love it, of using those for my meals. I don't specifically schedule, okay, we're having meatloaf on the 12th, you know, tacos on the 13th. I just make a list of meals for the month, know that I've got those ingredients, and make them accordingly. I usually do kind of plan out the week, but not the whole month. I just find that sometimes schedules get changed. Maybe we're not home for dinner, we have to pick something up out. Maybe I don't feel like tacos the night before. Maybe the night before we had went out to dinner and we had Mexican food already. So I just make a list of meals. So I'm using these month pads, and I will actually do another video and show you the month pads because they are pretty cool. I like them. And I took two, like for example, this is July. I took 2 of those sheets of paper and I glued them back to back, and then I punched holes in them. Because I homeschool, we are home for lunch every day. So on one side are all my dinners, and on the back are my lunches. And so I've got my July meals there. Then I've got August, September, October, November, December, and then I started using these in June, but I do have my previous menus, and I am going to write those on there so I can kind of keep track and not make the same things every single month. Then I have another list here, another notepad that I glued back to back, punched holes in it, and what this is a list of items that I always want to have on hand. So every time I go to the store for a shopping trip, I double check with all of the items on this list and make sure that I have them, and if I don't, I buy them. You know, butter, oil, bread, eggs, milk, some of those essential things, sliced cheese. I like to always have frozen corn and green beans and potatoes, things like that. So that just keeps me in mind. I don't have to think about it. I can just look at the list and go, oh, nope, we're out of this. I need to add it to my shopping list. So then the next few pages here are my meal ideas. This is all my dinner ideas. I do organize it by chicken, hamburger, ham, fish, beef, pork, miscellaneous. And on the back side, I've got side dishes and different salads. I do have a few I need to add to this list. So I just printed it off the computer, folded it in half, put some washi tape, and put it in here. So when I'm doing my meal planning, I've got a list of all the meals that we like, and I don't have to think about it. It's just there. I also have a list of lunches, and I do have some that I need to add to this. And then I do have another one for desserts, and got quite a few of those, although I don't make desserts with every meal or anything like that, but I just wanted to have that list in here. The next thing is I use this paper pad. I tear it out and I put hole protectors on it, and I put it in here in my meal planning section because it is kind of foodie. And what I do is I keep track of everything I eat and drink. Basically everything I put in my mouth, I just write. And so I've just been doing that for about 3 weeks now. So you can kind of just see that I write everything on there and just keep it in here, and that's just a running, knowing kind of what I eat. My next section is inspiration, and this is a Smash by K & Company fabric kind of tab that I put on there. This is another journal card that I wrote something on, used washi tape to attach it, and this is another snap cardstock that I used for the divider. I used one of those from Target, the little pad, and I wrote something, again, another inspirational type of thing, attached it back here. So what I do here is I might tear things out of a book or somewhere, whether it be a Bible verse, an inspirational quote, prayer, something like that, and I just write all of that in here. Anything that inspires me, I just write it in here. I can come back, read it, look at it, copy it, and maybe put it, you know, on another note somewhere else that I just want to see, attach it to a mirror if it's maybe a Bible verse I want to memorize, something like that. So that's how I use that section. I've got a few pages, blank pages there. Then I have another divider within the same inspirational section, and it was 2 pieces of paper that I glued together again. And this is just books I want to read and areas of study that I want to do. Like I wanted to study the parables of Jesus. So we're actually doing that at church now, so I can cross that off my list. But just some areas of studies I want to do, some specific books that I want to read, and just keep that list going there. My next section is contacts. This is another Smash fabric label. I actually put my contacts tab at the bottom just because it is kind of easy to get to and see. You can see that it's down here, so when you're wanting a phone number or something, you just go to it really quickly. I used another snap cardstock from there. I used the numbers one. I'm not going to show, I should have covered this a little bit. I am not going to show all of this. Some of this it doesn't matter, but and what I kind of do, like for example this top one here, I got something in the mail from her, and so I just ripped out the corner of the envelope and glued it in here. Didn't have to rewrite it. I figured there was no need to rewrite it. Just glue it in here, you know, gives it color, gives it dimension, just no need to rewrite that. So I've got several pages for that. Then I am been using this website page that I actually tore out of a previous planner that I had tried to use. And I actually use this for my usernames and passwords for different websites. So I just punched holes in those and put them back here, and I put those under contacts as well. This is another snap divider, discoveries, findings, and overall general observations. This is just kind of a general tab. Any additional things that I want to remember, that I saw, that I liked, things I want to keep track of. So in here I've just got like the hours to the post office here in my town, because I tend to forget what time they close, and for the caring center because I donate food and different things, and they kind of have some funny hours, so I just keep track of that there. A few blank pages there. That is all of my tabs. I will show you the rest of what I've got in here. I showed you my key last video. This is one of the Martha Stewart page protectors with 2 pockets. In here I've just got some journal cards that I believe are recollections, and then I've got a little saying card on the back, so when it's in here and you flip it over, you can see that. Down here I have got some little shopping lists that were in a previous planner that I tore out, stapled together. I've got a good stack of those, so I just put a few in here. I've also got some of these repositionable Martha Stewart labels that I'd ordered. And then on the back side is a little note that my daughter wrote me, and I love it, so I want to keep it in my planner and see it. So I put it on the back side as well, so when it's closed you can see it. This is a sheet protector, and I've got stickers in it. I have several more stickers in my in a basket that I keep all my planner type stuff in. So these are just some stickers that I've got that I like to keep in the planner. Some little flowers, some smiley faces, some Bible verses. I like these little thumbtack looking stickers, and then some heart stickers. So I like to keep all of those in the planner. Those are things I use more often than the other ones. Then I have another, this is a 3-section protector. Got some dots in here that I use for just different notes and reminders and things. Got some labels and some long labels, sticky. I got these on clearance at Big Lots actually. And then I've got white and colored hole protectors. My next thing here is another pocket from Avery. This is, I may put this somewhere else in my planner, I'm not sure, but this is things that need attention. This is things that maybe I got in the mail, something I need to follow up on, maybe make a phone call on, maybe a bill I got that I feel like I was charged incorrectly, something that needs my attention. And then I just attached a snap by Simple Stories pocket here for little notes and things that might also need my attention. This is a to-do list, came from the Target dollar section, and has every day of the week, and so I just have a running list of my chores that I like to get done every day, and then one for my daughter so I can keep track of what needs to get done every single day and did it get done. And then this is a business card holder with some pictures. And then my little makeshift dashboard here in the back. That is my planner. I love it. I use it all the time. It's always open, pretty much. I do have another Franklin Covey, the exact same one, but in brown, that I use and pretty much just stays at home for the most part. I've got things in there like my nursing notes. I've got my budget, finances. I do have a monthly calendar in that as well. I will do another video at some point on that, but for now I just wanted to share my main binder that I use all the time. I absolutely love it, and I hope you guys got some ideas off of me, and I just want to thank all of you for all the ideas that I've gotten from you. So talk to you later. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.